Well, kiddies, it seems you've caught me moonlighting. Let me tell you, this job is enough to drive you bugs. The little suckers hide everywhere. Take it from me, kiddies. You gotta stay alert because they're creeping up on you. This is the apartment of Upson Pratt. Old Upson is rich enough to make most oil sheiks look like newsboys. The place is a bit on the stark side, eh, kiddies? Empty, austere, antiseptic. You might say this dude's motto is, cleanliness is next to prattliness.
Bastards. Goddamn bugs. Okay, everybody out of the pool. I own the goddamn building and there's not going to be any more damn bugs. Heads are going to roll, I promise you that. Oh yes, this has gone quite far enough and for far too long. No more damn bugs. Alright, hold your water! Hello, is that you, White?
No, Mr. Pratt. It's George Gendron.
What the hell are you doing in the office at 9:30, George? No overtime at the executive level, you know.
It's about the Pacific Aerodyne takeover.
Bugger Pacific Aerodyne. Kastenmeier is old news. He's a fucking dinosaur. I found another cockroach tonight, George. In my supposedly germ-proof apartment. How can an apartment be germ-proof if it's not even bug-proof? I'll tell you, George. I'm gonna clear up this cockroach problem once and for all. I'm not gonna have bugs in my building. I loathe bugs.
Mr. Pratt, about the takeover?
They hide, George. And they creep. They creep up on you.
Norman Kastenmeier shot himself an hour ago, sir.
What?
He did it when he decided there was no way to stop the takeover. At least that's what his wife thinks.
Wonderful. Now we won't have to offer the old fool a seat on the board.
But the scandal.
Scandal my ass. You mean the stink, George. A really big deal stinks like a dead tuna. We can bear up under the stink. Send Miss Kastenmeier some flowers, George. Now goodbye. I've got some bugs to kill. They breed in the conduits, the crawl spaces. They breed.
It's Carl Reynolds, sir. I'm calling from Orlando, Florida. The wife and I decided to take the kids to Disney World.
I don't care if you took the kids to Attica. There are still roaches in this place. Do you like your job, Reynolds?
Yes, sir.
I'm glad to hear that, Reynolds. Because if I don't first see the super and then the exterminator within the space of a half hour, you will have no job by midnight. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Good. Goodbye.
Uh-oh, kiddies. Did you see the lights go out in that building? Well, you're one up on Mr. Pratt. He didn't notice.
Bugs. They're all bugs.
Any more than he notices the squash bugs on his caboose. Eh, kiddies?
They creep. I'm coming, damn it. Hold your water.
Old Pratt seems to be missing a lot of activity tonight. Like the flood of roaches in his otherwise spotless kitchen sink.
Talk to me, White. Good evening there, Mr. Pratt. Got bugs again, huh, Mr. Pratt? Bugs. You wait right there, White. I'll show you something that'll give you nightmares. It's gone. Damn bug spray's no good. Must have only stunned it. You there, Mr. Pratt? Yes, I'm here. But the bug's gone. I think I'll be able to help you, Mr. Pratt. I'm just trying to clack down on my mind. As a 24-hour fumigating service, I believe I could get the Pirelli brothers out here by, shall we say, 11:30? Yes, White. 11:30 would be fine. You'll go far, White. I found that in service jobs people like yourself often do. People of color. 11:30 you'll be fine. I'll get right on it, Mr. Pratt. Okay? Yes. All right. Fine, White. Only stunned. That's the explanation. Roaches are very hard to kill. They're quick. They creep up on you.
They're hard to find too, eh, kiddies? Especially if you're not looking in the right places.
They creep up if you let them, and they hide. In dark corners, in tight places.
And they sometimes hide in plain sight. If you're gonna find them, Pratt, you gotta look.
Hide everywhere, damn creepers.
They're everywhere, all right, Pratt. And sometimes, they're right under your nose.
Fast and hard to kill. Hold your water! Reynolds, White, talk to me.
I just called to tell you what a monster you are, Mr. Pratt, and I'll rejoice when you're finally dead!
Lots of people will rejoice when I'm dead. Who the hell are you?
I'm Lenore Kastenmeyer, the wife of the man you murdered this afternoon!
Mrs. Kastenmeyer, how the heck are you?
It wasn't enough for you to drive him to his knees, was it? You had to kill him too! He came home and his eyes were so dead. I asked him what was wrong. What could be so bad to make his eyes look that way? And the only word he said before he went into his study was your name!
For the second time tonight, Upson Pratt doesn't notice as the lights go out in the skyscraper outside his window. It lasts a bit longer this time. Then they flicker back on.
10 minutes later, I heard the shot.
Yes, George Gendron told me Norman went out with a bang.
How many men have you killed, you monster?
Only the stupid ones, Mrs. Kastenmeyer. Only the ones who handed me a knife, and then stretched out their throats. And now if you'll excuse me, I've got a bug problem here and...
I hope you die soon. I hope you get a cancer in the worst place. Syphilis, leprosy, scream in hell forever, you monster!
Go eat a light bulb, bitch. You see, Mrs. Kastenmeyer, I grew up in the projects. Bugs everywhere. I know what to do with a bug when I see one. Spray it, squash it, kill it.
This time, Pratt is looking out the window.
What you do with bugs is wipe them out.
This time, he sees the lights go out. And this time, they don't come back on.
Wipe them... What the... Blackout!
And we know what happens when the lights go out, don't we, kiddies? That's when the bugs come out.
Bugs! Phone! Call the police! That's it, police!
This time, Pratt is looking out the window.
Hello, Police Sergeant Meggs here.
About time! What are you people doing down there? What do I pay taxes for?
We've got problems tonight, fella. Or haven't you looked out your window?
Listen to me, Meggs. This is Upson Pratt. The Upson Pratt. I've got bugs!
Everyone's got bugs tonight, man. I don't have time for any bullshit.
No, you don't understand. They're cockroaches. The biggest ones I've ever seen. This has got to stop. Do you understand? This has got to stop!
I'm sorry, man. On a slow night, we could talk about it. But this ain't a slow night.
Hey, you can't hang up on me! You can't!
So happy trails to you, okay?
White, Kastenmeyer, the police. They're all bugs. Bugs. I gotta get away from the bugs. Got to get away. They creep. Bastards. They creep up on you. They always creep up on... All right, hold your water. Hello? Talk to me. The bed. Squirming. Rustling. Oh, dear Lord. It's full of... The phone. It's bulging. Cracking. It's going to... Oh, my God. Bugs everywhere. Bastards. The bed. It can't be. Can't. Bastards. Everywhere.
Pratt! Are you there, Pratt? This is Lenore Kastenmeyer, you monster! I hope you die, you old monster! Do you hear me? I hope you die! I hope you die and rot in hell! You monster! You son of a...
An hour later, the blackout is over. When the lights come on, Pratt's apartment is once again as pure as a mother's heart. Not a bug to be found anywhere. Where do you suppose they went, kiddies? Don't bother to ask Mr. Pratt. He can't tell you anything. But then again, maybe he can tell you where the bugs went. After all, his lips are moving. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Or show us something. So that's where the bugs went. Looks like old Mr. Pratt was right after all, eh, kiddies? Those little suckers can hide anywhere. Well, that's our last yell yarn for this time. I'll leave you with these famous words from the classic film, Casablanca. As old Boogie said to Ingrid Bergman, here's looking at you, kiddies.
Talk to me, White.
Oh, he's White. His name is White. Of course. Why not?
Good evening there, Mr. Pratt. Got bugs again, huh, Mr. Pratt? Bugs? You wait right there, White. I'll show you something that'll give you nightmares. I'll show you something that'll give you nightmares. It's gone. Damn bug spray's no good. Must have only stunned it.
I want this left in. I'm leaving this in. Oh, shit. You know what? We're going to leave both of this in. Why not? I want this included at the end. I didn't make a whole lot of bloopers, but I think this would be really good. Give me 1 second. Sorry. So 2 things. 1, it took me so long to finally finish this, which I'm really sorry about. I tried to get it to you as quick as I could, but I had a lot of stuff coming and, bills and things. But it took me so long that the archive I was given actually doesn't work anymore. And now I'm on some random Read Comic Online website that I've had to disable the ads for, and most of the ads I'm seeing, most of the things I'm seeing next to this comic book are things I would only see on like an X-rated site. It's kind of insane. And also, I not like I would, but like, damn, they really drew this old man caked up as fuck in the It's Gone panel. What the fuck, Like, he's got a fucking Doja Cat ass. What the hell? Someone's got a fetish. Someone took a lot of time into that. Crafting old man butt.
You'll go far, White. I found that in service jobs people like yourself often do. People of color.
I'd like to make it clear, Terrance Nicholson is very uncomfortable recording that line. I really want it known I'm very uncomfortable with that line. This is like 80s Stephen King. I was already uncomfortable voicing the black dude. Not because he's black, to be honest with you, but because it's a Stephen King black character in, like, again, an 80s comic. There's about a 50-50 chance this is basically going to be a minstrel show. So, yeah, I was very nervous. Luckily, he doesn't seem like he is. Maybe not. And I'll rejoice when you're finally dead.
Lots of people will rejoice when I'm dead. Who the hell are you?
This motherfucker really said, do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
Hello, Police Sergeant Meggs here. About time. What are you people doing down there? What do I pay taxes for?
I don't think he was actually angry. I think he just thought for a second, wait, why actually do I pay taxes? He just became a libertarian right before, this horrific event was about to happen. He never questioned it before.
But this ain't a slow night, so happy trails to you, okay? White, Kastenmeier, the police. They're all bugs. Bugs.
Why is White a bug? Like, isn't White the black dude? Wasn't he the one dude who was nice to you? He's actually literally the most polite person. He's the only person you were being as polite as you can be for an old dude in the 80s. Old white dude in the 80s, but still. But like, why all of a sudden is he a bug? He was just trying to do his job.